So I think it's time we talk about comments from Red Rising.
You must find them for me and destroy them!
So before we actually go into talking about the comments from Red Rising, I think it's important that everybody reads the description that I wrote for Red Rising. Zero budget. We planned in about a day, and we had a Power Ranger helmet, and we said, hey, let's do a Power Ranger short film. So that being said, let me go in here and read some of these comments. I had somebody pull these comments off, and I'm reading them for the first time right now. Frederick Lemon said, what the f*** was that bullshit? Well, Frederick, I'm glad you asked. It's my interpretation of a Power Rangers short film. Roughnecks 11 said, this is funny. Completely and absolutely horrid. I have seen better fan films from children who use. Oh my gosh. I have seen better fan films from children who use Microsoft Paint as their animated characters. Oh man. Well, Roughnecks 11, I'd like to meet these children because they're extremely talented. Alright, moving on. Ryan Lee said, real Jason would never morph or even have to morph against normal humans. He is already a master martial artist. I know this and have never even watched the original Power Rangers season. I know all of this from older siblings. First, that was a run-on sentence. Second, you're right. The real Jason would never morph because there isn't a real Jason. He's a fictional character. Yeah, he wouldn't need to morph against normal humans. So let me get into that just a little bit so you guys have a better understanding of what we were planning on doing before all this started to happen. And this happened to us twice with our Flash short film and the Red Rising short that we created. So we created these with the intention that we were going to be making more episodes on each of these. The Power Rangers one, we were going to do Red Rising, and then we were going to do one for the Yellow Ranger, and then the Pink Ranger, and the Blue Ranger, and so on. So in the second episode of Red Rising, which we never actually filmed, what was going to happen was after Jason morphed and kicked the shit out of those thugs, the Green Ranger arrived. He was actually there to stop Jason from attacking the humans. Then Jason was going to say, maybe you should have your eyes checked, and he was going to flip one of those thugs over, and they were going to be marked with a Z, which means that these thugs were actually normal humans that had putty-like abilities because they were marked with Lord Zed's mark. If normal humans were being influenced by Lord Zed somehow, kind of like, think the purple ooze from the original Power Rangers movie and how it was influencing people and turning them into zombies. Something like that was happening with people, but they were actually getting marked with Lord Zed's marking. So they weren't actually normal humans that he was fighting, and that's why he actually morphed. And he actually was going to explain that in the second episode that we didn't do. And the reason why we didn't do it is because during the time of Red Rising, there was a ton of other Power Rangers things that was happening. One of those was another fan film that was happening that actually had a huge budget. They were shooting with a ton of stuff. I just felt like it was oversaturating the market. There's such thing as franchise fatigue. So next, Negasonic Teenage Warhead said, since when do Power Ranger helmets have Iron Man HUDs built into them? Since I learned how to do that visual effect, and I wanted to include it because I thought it would be cool. I actually think there was one version of Power Rangers where they actually did show the inside of their helmets when they were about to morph or when they did morph. I'm not sure. I only watched the very first version of Power Rangers. I did it because I thought it would be a cool thing to see what they see from inside the Power Ranger helmet. It's technology, right? I mean, I don't know. I thought it would be cool. The Mad Arab said, ha ha ha, he had to transform to beat up some thugs. What a bitch. Refer back to the previous comment. I feel like answering that question is going to clear up a lot of these comments. Coco Cypher said, ha 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 ha, total crap. I mean, first, thank you so much for the feedback. We're going to take that constructive criticism and we're going to apply it towards our future projects. Chloe Carrico said, not as good as Saban's version, but was pretty good. I like how even though they have it more grown up plot, there was no cussing, so young kids are still able to watch it. I mean, look, when we made this, we weren't thinking, hey, we need to make this as dark as possible, because we didn't. There weren't people getting raped or beat, and there wasn't blood all over the place. If you'd like to see a version that is like that, click over here. We did want to kind of modernize it a little bit. I definitely didn't want to do the spandex, whatever it was that they're wearing. I didn't want to do that for sure. I would hope it wasn't as good as Saban's version, because I am 100% confident that they had a larger budget than $50. Larry O said, well, at least the suit looks good. The funny thing is, we weren't able to get pants for the suit, so we were only able to film him from the waist up. OEGP Business said, why did he have to morph to fight 3 guys? Seems so odd. It was well shot though, I'll give you that. Well, OEGP Business, thank you, I appreciate that. He didn't have to morph to fight 3 guys for sake. Well, that's it for this episode. I'm going to be doing more of these most likely. The next one will be The Flash, and then hopefully there'll be new original content coming your guys' way towards the end of next month. Should be a new short film or a short project. Not sure yet. Don't hold me to it. Not sure if I'm going to have time. All right, peace.